Well, first we had a terror attack in New Orleans in the wee hours of the morning right after New Year's, ending 15 and injuring many. What? Then later that day, a Tesla truck exploded right in front of Trump Towers in Vegas.
What the fuck?
Are the two connected?
Ooh.
I'm Jasper Gonzo and this. Welcome to 2025.
Nothing to see here, please.
And it's what's next. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Jasper Gonzo, what's next? Your daily dose. Hope you guys are feeling good today on this Thursday. Of course, happy 2025. Well, if anything, and I hope it's not a trend, but if it's anything, as far as what the videos I did yesterday were about, yeah, that's not good. First, we had a terror attack in New Orleans. Guy took a truck, a rental, ran down a street in Bourbon Street, then took out guns and shot up the place, and sadly, 15 people's lives were ended and many injured. And it turns out that he was radicalized and he's a lover of ISIS. Shocker. Then on the same day, you had a Tesla truck parked right outside of Trump Towers in Vegas, and it spontaneously exploded. Are they connected? Well, we're going to see, aren't we? And this, coming from the New York Post. Trump Tower Tesla Cybertruck explosion probed as possible terror attack as Vegas cops released frightening pics of canisters, mortars that were packed inside the vehicle. Warning, graphic in nature.
Copy.
This is from another angle. Sadly, one person died and there were several injuries. Authorities are investigating the Tesla Cybertruck explosion that occurred outside Trump Las Vegas Hotel Wednesday as a possible act of terror, the Post learned. While surveillance footage shared on social media showed the electric pickup truck suddenly burst into flames, blowing vehicles to smithereens around 8:40 a.m. local time, shattering glass, metal paneling, and other debris could be seen flying in all directions. A plume of eerie smoke that engulfed the outside of the hotel, while the Cybertruck was left in a fiery wreck. As you can see there in the stills. Officials said that at least seven bystanders suffered minor injuries in the explosion, and the driver who pulled the truck into the valet of the area of the hotel, was killed. At a 2024 Cybertruck pulled up in front of the hotel. In fact, I can tell you, I can pull right up to the glass entrance doors at the hotel. We saw the smoke showing from the vehicle, and then a large explosion from the truck. Las Vegas Metropolitan Sheriff Kevin McMahill told reporters. The body of the victim was so badly burned that authorities were not able to determine the race or gender of the person. As you can see there, you can see some canisters inside the vehicle itself, remnants of the truck, with, of course, packed with fireworks. The blast occurred just hours after a U.S. military vet flying an ISIS flag rammed a pickup truck into a crowd of revelers ringing in the New Year at the famed Bourbon Street in New Orleans. The FBI investigating the attack as an act of terrorism. President Biden later revealed that the law enforcement is looking into whether any possible connection between the two. McMahill stressed that authorities are not ruling anything out and noted that there aren't any indications of a connection between the electric truck blast and ISIS. Quote, I don't know, but I can tell you this, that we're absolutely investigating any connectivity that what happened with New Orleans as well as other attacks that have been occurring around the world, he told reporters. Officials have not yet confirmed the identity or gender of the driver of the Cybertruck because they do not have 100% certainty of who the individual is. Investigators did, however, determine the Tesla truck was rented through Turo app, the same one used to rent the pickup truck used in the New Orleans attack, law enforcement sources told the Post. So there is a possible connection. They also have identified the person who rented the vehicle. Of course, they're not releasing that name at the moment. Of course, those are gas canisters, as you can see there. That's another coincidence. That's absolutely that we have to continue looking into. McMahon's Turo being used to rent the vehicles in both incidents. Authorities also confirmed that the Cybertruck was filled with fireworks-style mortars and tried to detonate while they were set off deliberately. They showcased the footage since hosed down remnants of the fireworks-style mortars, camping fuel, and canisters. However, investigators are not yet clear on what specific mechanism set off the explosion. Could have been a timer, could have been a cell phone, could have been anything. Tesla boss Elon Musk revealed that the Cybertruck explosion was unrelated to the vehicle itself and that all vehicles' telemetry was positive at the time of the explosion. Quote, Cybertruck is the worst possible choice for a car bomb. Its stainless steel armor will contain the blast better than any other commercial vehicle, he wrote on X. Officials were unsure of the connection between the use of a Cybertruck and detonation at the Trump Tower Vegas, and given Musk's political ties to Donald Trump, could there be any connection? It's a Tesla truck, and we all know that Elon Musk is working with President-elect Trump and at the Trump Tower, so there's obviously things to be concerned about there. And there's something we'll continue to look at, McMahon said when asked about whether there was a connection. The connection. Turo top app that rented both vehicles. I'm going to say there was. Even though they're looking at every single aspect, possibility of no connection whatsoever, why not surprise me? Why not surprise me at least? You got sick, deranged, mentally ill retards in this country now who hate Elon Musk, who hate Donald Trump, who hate the way of life we live here in America. What doesn't surprise me at all is that there are terror cells in this country. Guaranteed there are terror cells in this country. Ever since 9/11, there are. People don't want to believe it. Why? Because it's out of sight, out of mind. I don't see it, I don't hear it, I don't taste it, I don't touch it. It's got nothing to do with me. But it does. Because sadly, 15 people lost their lives in New Orleans. And several injured. And then you had one person who died. Don't know if that was the driver itself. And we don't have any connection with that driver with ISIS or whatever. But several people were injured as well. So yes, it does affect you. Now, I've heard everything from, well, these are Democrat-run cities, what do you expect? To, well, you know what? You know, it's Trump, what do you expect? You know, Elon and Trump, what do you expect? You're hearing all this. To me, I'm going to take it all as nonsense. Absolute nonsense until further investigation, until the evidence does come out that outside of that app, that there is further connection between the two incidents. Or between the two acts of terror, and you can pretty much say they were. The fact of the matter is that if a Tesla truck just burst into flames, which we have seen before, but this one's different, of course, because of the canisters and the fireworks. So there's that. But the investigation is still ongoing, and once again, prayers and thoughts to the people that were injured in that incident in Vegas. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue spreading the word about the show. Appreciate you guys as always. And we'll see you next time. Peace.